ធីរបស់យើងនៅក្នុងថ្ងៃនេះចាហើយដោយសាប់ពេលវេលាខ្ញុំសូមណែនាំខ្ញុំឈ្មោះ Rani Dushinsky បងប្អូនយើងបានស្គាល់គ្នាទាំងអស់គ្នាយើងហើយចាយើងរួមគ្នាធ្វើ conference ថ្ងៃនេះដើម្បីរំលឹកនៅ Paris Peace Accord ឆ្នាំទី28របស់យើងចា Alright then, so I would like to say good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Southeast Asia conference today. We have two nations joining together to celebrate our 28th anniversary of Paris Peace Accord of Cambodia, and also we are focused today on human rights and democracy and peace.
I would like to welcome, as a co-chair, I would like to welcome everyone for this to join us this morning. We're going to have a morning and then the afternoon sessions. So we have two nations, the Laos nation and the Cambodian nation, that come together for the name of peace, democracy, and human rights. So there will be several topics from different speakers as this morning and in the afternoon. And we'll start off a little late this morning, so we'll start off with the Cambodia, which is Mr. Tân Yap, and two are from Laos, Mr. Dong and Bun Chan. In the essence of time, we'll like to go ahead and start with the program.
Of Southeast Asia conference, he has many more options because he's really active in this area. But to save time, and we all know him, we don't need, the title is just a title, and I'm sure that they agree with me too. And he's going to speak about compliance of 1991 Paris Peace Accord Agreement. Welcome, Mr. Tân Yap.
Yes, good morning everyone, and today I'm very happy to join the Southeast Asia Conference 2019. Again, like Dr. Bernard said, we have Cambodians and Laos come together to talk about opposition party. And it's just unbelievable because the civil elected.
I think Omrit Chung, he approached me about how he wants to get more involved with the UN and how to bring Cambodia issues more internationally known. So this event was on September 26th for the 42nd session, and the topic was about continuing the conversation on the 1991 Paris Peace Agreement. Morton was one of the speakers. Thank you for coming. But what was exciting and successful about the event was the lead up to the event, and then during and after the event. We were able to meet with all the key people at the UN and also Rona Smith. And I wanted to talk a little bit about Rona Smith, which after speaking with her for about an hour, she really shared some eye-opening things. And yeah, she does not get paid to work at the UN for the OHCHR, but she also spends a lot of money, and she also sacrificed her family time, vacation time, for Cambodia for the last couple of years. And that really says a lot about her work, so I think it's really important for us to say thank you to her, because she did mention that she feels, I don't know how to say that in the word. No, not like it. I just think that giving her, showing you their appreciation, that we do appreciate what she has done and how she's really spoke about issues more direct compared to all of the other special rapporteurs. And she is very, very passionate about this. And I did mention to her about continuing the events and meeting with the Cambodian community, and she's agreed to do like an online one. So we're preparing this. So I'm very excited about this, and would love for all of you to be a part of this process and welcoming her. But also the other success is meeting with other foreign governments. And there are a handful of governments that are concerned about Cambodia. However, it's important for us to work with them. We have to assist these countries and the UN, because we can't just fully depend on them, but it's actually working. So by meeting with these key individuals, and such as the special procedures of the the OACHR, and a few other key people, that they have helped create a platform and a guide to really show us how can we get democracy, how we can actually successfully get freedom for Cambodia. The next one is advocacy efforts. There are some other NGOs, international organizations that I met, and there was supposed to be human rights in Cambodia or another event. However, it was canceled because of the safety concerns for the Cambodian defenders. So I met with this organization, and they also gave a really good advice for us, and it's about advocacy efforts that we really need from the Cambodian international community. And one of that is doing the Gam Lai case. And I feel like his death, we really didn't give him any justice, and he is a representation of Cambodia. So if we want to have democracy for Cambodia, I think starting, one of the starts of this advocacy effort of creating an investigation for Gam Lai would be very, very, very beneficial for us. And the third one is lawsuits and boycotts. We would have to come together to create ideas. I did meet with a handful of French Cambodians, and one of the things that would be a really good platform is tourism. And tourism, there's a lot of tourists going to Cambodia, and we want to question why. Why are people supporting this tourism when human rights and democracy are being questioned in Cambodia, or being challenged and being taken away, and land is being given away? So this is another platform for us.
Good reasons, important reasons, why the Paris Peace Accords are so much on everyone's mind in the Camera community, and why it's the subject of our meeting here together today. Some of the reasons you see right in front of you on that sign over there, which is the banner for this session. The words, human rights, democratic elections, sovereignty, and territorial integrity and independence. Those are the core principles that the Paris Peace Accords established and adopted through the international meetings that took place with 19 nations and adopted the Paris Peace Accords. Those principles are the best and strongest embodiment of those standards of human rights and democracy that we want to see Cambodia and Laos following today. And the reality, the sad reality, is that those principles are being violently abused and violently eliminated by the Hun Sen government in Cambodia and in Laos as well. I don't think I have to review with you the events of the last couple of years about what's been happening in Cambodia with the Hun Sen regime. Step by step, especially in the run-up to the 2018 national elections, the Hun Sen government has methodically and ruthlessly dismantled every aspect of the democratic system in Cambodia. He outlawed the political opposition. and placed its leaders and principal members in jail, or threatened them with criminal prosecution, or beat them up right outside of the Parliament building, making it impossible for the legitimate political opposition to mount an effective democratic challenge in the 2018 elections. He even had one of his most influential political critics, Ken Lay, assassinated. He eliminated the main institutions of the free press, including the Cambodia Daily and the Phnom Penh Post. He passed laws to take control over the election process and hijacked the election system. He instituted a campaign of harsh repression against labor and non-governmental groups, outlawing many of them, and political activists that tried to challenge his policies. Just 4 days ago, to show you that this is not something that just happened in 2018, but it's happening today, the Hun Sen government began a new crackdown on all of the individuals who are supporting the return to Cambodia of Sam Rainsy. This was just 4 days ago. Al Jazeera gave prominent attention to that problem.